Mmm. 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 Ooh. I'm going to have the rest of this. Welcome back to Cooking at Pam's Place. We are getting ready to make a couple of holiday drinks. Two things that I love to drink during the holiday time. It is absolutely amazing and it's quick and easy. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out today here in my kitchen with me. Take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you won't miss anything. These holiday drinks are amazing. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And for my channel members, thank you so much for your loyal, faithful support. Okay, what I have here is the ends of my pineapple. It's actually frozen, but when I cut up a pineapple, I don't throw this part away. You'll need a lemon. We'll grab some sugar, a little bit, and this is hibiscus from my garden at the Scaredy Cat Gardener on YouTube. Yes, this is Jamaican sorrel, and this is what we're going to actually use not only for a little bit of taste, but a little bit of color. Okay, so let me grab my pot and a couple of other things, and I'll be right back. First thing we need to do is extract all the goodness from our pineapple. So I'm going to put it in the pot. Just cover it with some water, bring it to a boil, and then let it simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes. While that's coming up to a boil, you want to take some of your Jamaican sorrel and put it in what I like to use is a mesh tea ball. You can use a tea bag or anything like that. Cheesecloth, you can probably use it, but some might slip through the cracks. I like to use this because I can hang it on the side of the pot and then I can scoop it right out as soon as I'm done. So we're just gonna fill this up, not all the way completely because we don't need that much in there. And I'm just actually filling up one side of it, close it up, and we're gonna go over and hang it on the side of the pot. Okay, when you put your Jamaican sorrel in, you wanna make sure it's closed tightly, and you wanna make sure that it gets down in the water. So just make sure it's down in the water, just like that, and it will help to infuse it. In order to make sure you extract as much juice as possible from your lemon, and you can do this anytime you're using a lemon, you want to microwave it for 15 seconds. After you finish microwaving, bring it back and then do your usual rolling it all around to get all that goodness out of there. So I'm gonna microwave this and I'll be right back. In the meantime, I have been making ice in my Freeze Meyer ice machine. I absolutely love using this machine during holiday time or yes, anytime. Look at the ice cubes, they're nice and they are petite. I love those. We're gonna be filling up our glass over here with this ice and it's so easy to use. You just put the water over here in the reservoir, press your power on button, and then your ice begins to make. It makes it really, really fast. Once your ice is full, it will go ahead and shut off. It also comes with its own little scooper to go ahead and scoop your ice out. This way you don't have to worry about running back and forth to your freezer and other people going in and out of your freezer as well. I will leave a link to this Freeze Meyer ice machine in case you'd like to explore one for your guests during the holidays as well. It also has a clean button up here. It has the light up here that lets you know there's your on and off switch. When it's actually making ice, there's a little snowflake there. And again, when it's cleaning, there's your broom. When it's full, this will illuminate. And if anything is happening, this little exclamation point will illuminate as well. Okay, we are at a rapid boil now. So we are going to go ahead, take our lid off so that you guys can see. Ooh, look at that steam. As you can see, our color is starting to come in. And that's what we want. We don't want it too dark, but you can put as much as you like in there. If you want yours to be a darker pink, go ahead and add more Jamaican sorrel, add more hibiscus to your pot. Okay, so I have strained my pineapple sorrel into this pitcher. And we're going to add a half a cup of sugar. You're going to have to use the sugar to your taste. Some people might like it super sweet. You might want to add a whole cup. Some people may not want any sugar at all. It tastes amazingly delicious just as it is. And it also is going to depend on your pineapple that you had. If you had a very sweet pineapple, you may not need any sugar at all. And if you had a pineapple that was a little bit on the tart side, you may need a little bit more. For me, my pineapple was somewhere in between. So I'm going to put a half cup in here. We're going to get that stirred in as well. Go ahead and stir that up really well. Now, the pineapple that we boiled over there, it's actually good for 2 or 3 go-rounds. So you can fill your pot back up, reboil it, maybe add a little bit more hibiscus to it, and you'll have more and more and more. That makes it good and delicious and just amazing when you have guests, because you can keep refilling it if you need to. Now, if you don't have Jamaican sorrel, hibiscus to add to it for the color, you can leave it out. And then you'll just have pineapple lemonade. We're going to add our lemon at the end. You can add it in now if you like. I like to kind of add mine in at the very end. I am also going to grab some ice to put in here to cool down, so that when I put it in the glass, it won't be so very hot. Okay, so let me grab a knife so we can cut our pineapple. We can cut our lemon, and I'll be right back. And again, on the lemon, you can add as much or as little as you like. I like to squeeze a little of the juice into it as well, and then just add a few slices to it. Again, all of this is going to be by your taste. So if you want more lemon in it, put more lemon in it. You don't have to squeeze a lot, because this is hot. It's going to extract the lemon from the lemon juice from the lemon, because it's just hot water, okay? So we're gonna add this lemon in here. Oh my goodness, this smells amazing. Give it another stir. And I like to let it steep with the lemon in it just for maybe about 5 minutes before I go ahead and add in my ice for the actual pitcher, just to cool it down a little bit. While we let our pink pineapple sorrel lemonade cool down, let's go on to my next favorite one. Now, this one involves dessert. Right now, we're getting ready to make a cheesecake milkshake. The beauty of this is this works with any pie. Sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, apple pie. You can make it into a shake, and it is delicious. The one thing I like about it, I'm going to be using my portable blender, because I can take this on the go. I can make this really quick. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this. I'll leave a link to this one down in my description as well. This comes in multiple colors, and I love this little thing. A little cleaning brush inside and a place for your straw. So we're going to fill this up. I'm actually going to use a little heavy cream in the bottom, because it's going to make it nice and creamy and just a little bit thicker and a little bit richer. So just pour a little bit in there, and I am not measuring. If you find that you need a little more of something later on, go ahead and put that in as well. Now we're going to add in ice cream. I just have some vanilla ice cream right here. This is probably like 1 big scoop, 1/4 of a cup or something like that. And I'm going to put some of that in. I'm going to add in my cheesecake crust and all. Yes, if you're using apple pie, potato pie, sweet potato pie, or anything like that, all of it goes in. Crust and all. Push that down just a little bit. Now we're going to add in a little yogurt. Okay, I'm just going to put a nice spoonful in here, and that should do it. If I find I need something else, more liquid or something, I'll add that at that time. Nice and easy. Put your top on it. Make sure it's screwed on really well. We are pretty much all done. It's time for us to taste test and see what we've got going on. So on this side, we have our cheesecake milkshake. And the beauty of this is you don't need any added sugar, any other added ingredients, because whatever in your pie, that's what it's going to taste like. First thing I'm going to do is go over here with the pineapple lemonade sorrel tea. I'm going to fill this glass up with ice from my Freeze Meyer ice machine. Again, I love it because these are little bite-sized pieces of ice. They make an amazing presentation as well. And I filled my glass all the way up with my Freeze Meyer ice machine ice, because of course it's going to melt some because the tea is still quite warm. So let's go ahead and fill her up. Isn't that pretty though? Oh my goodness. Now, we're gonna set this aside. Don't wanna knock anything over. And we're going to fill up our milkshake. The beauty of this is, I need my spoon probably for this, is if you don't use it all, or if you just wanna take it like this, I'll show you the top for it as well. Amazing. You can put your go top on here, just like that. Has a little strap and everything, so you can take it on the go. Don't they look amazing? Oh my goodness. This is our pineapple lemonade sorrel tea. And this is our cheesecake milkshake. So before we have our taste test, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate you. Take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you won't miss anything. Returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming again. I appreciate you dearly. Channel members, thank you so much for your loyal, faithful support. Okay, let's try our tea first. Ooh, amazingly delicious. And I love the presentation that those mini ice cubes bring. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Don't that look good? It's so pretty. Right in time for the holidays. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. And this, outside ice cream cheesecake is one of my favorite desserts. Now, you can make this as thick or as thin as you like as well. I'm getting ready to have the rest of this. So good. So good. And I will see you all next time. The good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye. Also want to give a shout out to my produce guy, Anthony, and myself. Check out Lady Ivy over at the Food Lion on Sugar Creek, Charlotte. Thanks for being wonderful every time I come into the store, and to all your customers.